Yes, spring has sprung, but not for everybody across the country. And those who are left out of the nice weather, well, they want to get let in on the party. Okay, listen to the knocking. Hello? Anybody there? Yes, there is a turkey trying to find warmer pastures in this home in Quebec. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's still a lot of cold air in parts of Quebec, in northern Ontario, in Atlantic Canada. But it is a story of a temperature divide across the country. We will be talking about how some will be basking in the coming days in up to 20-degree warmth, and others will still deal with a plethora of winter-like freezing rain, snow, ice, and the whole gamut. Lots going on. Freezing rain risk extends through parts of the prairies into northern Ontario and right into Quebec in the next 24 hours or so. There will be a transition area of rain, mostly for those of you north of the Nickel Belt. The heavy snow will be north of the Trans-Canada. There's also a boundary of snow, rain, and ice in the prairies. And all of this joins with another Colorado low and comes to visit you in Atlantic Canada for Monday. How is that for a spring roller coaster ride across the country? It only gets better with us here at the Weather Network, folks. Okay, a few centimeters of snow to come for those of you in Newfoundland over the next 12 hours. You have a really decent Sunday in the Maritimes. And then Monday is when this big draping boundary, that's that boundary we're talking about, that goes right from the prairies into Atlantic Canada. It will visit you right around the Monday morning commute on western sections of the Maritimes. And then the Monday evening commute is when things will really deteriorate. The heavy snow will be coming in. A little bit of icing for those of you in the southern Maritimes is to be expected as well, and up to 10 centimeters of snow. And then who sits out all of this? The whole kit and caboodle. You miss it in southern Ontario. Don't tell the rest of the country. You've been in double digits on Saturday. You'll be more of the same on Sunday, depending on how much sun gets through the cloud. And then Monday, you have the chance to be the warmest by far you have been yet this year, flirting with the 20s, widespread in southern Ontario. Some of you could actually see the 20-degree mark for the first time this year. And there will be warmth to be shared in other parts of the country as well. You know who's really happy about that? The bunnies in the prairies. Look at this. A sign of spring, right? Okay, so the grass isn't that green yet. You need the aerator, what's that thing called, to come on through. But until then, look at this little guy. Baby bunnies, rainbows, daffodils. That is the kind of stuff we like to talk about. And some of you could experience that in the prairies as well over the next 12 to 24 hours, especially into the south. There's that trough, the start of that boundary that's kind of egging on the rest of the country. Snow, rain, and ice, and a wet, windy, wild weekend for those of you in coastal sections of BC. We'll talk about what that means for the avalanche risk when we return.